Hello guys, it's Rhodey's Racing here. It's been a while since you've heard from me. I think the last time I vlogged on this channel actually. It's going to be a while back now. The last video you saw would have been around highlight video, and what I'm doing here is hopefully starting a series that I can continue for the next little while at least. And what I've decided I'm going to do is the Facebook page gets the minimum weekly updates, but YouTube misses out, and I find some things are easier to explain with a video than trying to type down 3 paragraphs of text. So what I'm going to be doing is recording a video each week, sort of like a vlog, update vlog kind of thing, like I did back in 2013, 2014, back when I was gaming. Seems like a lifetime ago almost. So first thing I might try and do is bring you up to speed on some of the things that have happened since I put up the round 1 hearts video. We've got involved with VATtrack Media, and they did the round 2 highlight video. They launched on the Friday of round 2, and that's run by my good friend Miranda. And so they've done my round 2 highlights video, also done a hearts video of round 2 in general, taken some good photos, and they're all up on the page. And the Facebook page is capital VAT lowercase TRACK Media, and you'll find some pictures of me on there, some pictures of everyone else who raced in the state series. 2 weeks after we went to Rhodey hill climb, and I got behind the camera for a change. First time I was up there in a year. It's interesting to get behind the camera instead of behind the wheel up there, and there was a good hike going up to the top of the hill and back, and I met some good guys. And a crazy guy in a 800 Newton meter 460 cubic inch V8 powered F100 drag burnout ute doing a hill climb. He was a real nut fellow, but in a good way. I went down to VSCRC a week later than Rhodey, and I went and took some photos of a Impreza / WX club show in China at Fed Square, where they just pulled about 10 cars together and had the nice display, a lot of them in the World Rally blue that you know Subaru for. Some interesting ones, the one in sort of a matte gunmetal grey black that looked really slick. I normally picture Subarus in the blue, but one of the newer models, so it just looks better. It looks really cool. And so the next thing was Winton for VATtrack. Obviously I'm back in the car, hopefully, but we'll get into that in a second. Probably talk about what's happening with the team, I suppose. For round 2 we got ARC Investments on board, so big thanks to Aaron for that. He stayed down at Amaru Park, and VATtrack also did a behind the scenes video, which includes us at Amaru Park, so you can head to the page to see that. Not much has happened aside from that. We're sort of waiting on sponsorship money at the moment to enter round 3. Hopefully by Sunday we have a solid footing, otherwise entries deadline is Wednesday, so if I don't have anything by Wednesday, it's going to be a bit of fun. So hopefully going to go down and sort everything out on Monday, and hopefully we're going to be racing. Really can't think of much else to add. I suppose personally, I've just got my Facebook page open. I should probably specify you're currently on my GoPro, which is kind of the wide angle, and you're seeing above my computer screen, and I've got like 4 of the like 90-degree switch vertical mount strips on the bottom of the GoPro. They're all sort of tessellating up to the top, so it's actually mounted like the middle back of my computer, but to get the height above you sitting up there. So on my page now, I've actually, with VATtrack Media, I'm now the managing director, which isn't much yet. As the company builds, it'll start to form out a role of itself, but basically I'm doing what I'm already doing now, which is helping Miranda to organise tickets and permissions and all the sort of behind the scenes stuff that goes in photography, so that she can just rock up on the day, or we can just rock up on the day, take some photos and have some fun, and take some videos as well. So the last week or so I've been hassling around with CASA, the Civil Aviation Safety Authority, and CAMS a little bit, trying to find out permissions about a drone. We have a drone, but CAMS have a whole bunch of extra regs, which keeps them safe, keeps competitors safe when someone brings a drone in, so we have to have insurance, a pilot's license, not plane pilot, but drone pilot's license, a operating certificate. CAMS have added that on top, so we have to have that. So we were going to be pulling a drone out next weekend, but we're not now. We're waiting until, well, at the latest December. There's another event the same people have asked us to do in December, which I talked to the guy today, and he reckons that Phillip Island will be a better place to do some drone footage. So hopefully we can get it out sooner. It's just we got to organise insurance and all the other businessy stuff that, well, we knew was coming. It's just trying to get through it. Like, I never did business in high school. I went straight into a TAFE course doing hands-on mechanical work, so it's something I would like to learn, something I wish I'd learned before now. And I'm also now on the Formula V Association of Victoria committee, so just helping to get the name out there and trying to work some stuff in then with VATtrack and the V's, and with the Sonic Racing Club, which is the go-karting thing I do, and trying to get that involved with a lot of them. So it's all sort of, I'm putting on like 4 hats at once in a conversation, where I'm going to talk from the point of view of the V's, and then from the point of view of VATtrack, and then from the point of view as a competitor in Sonic, and then as me. So it gets a little bit confusing. We had a VATtrack meeting meeting on Wednesday. I had a meeting with the Formula V guys on Monday night. So this week's been kind of nice and busy, but it's good to actually be getting things rolling and not just thinking about things, actually going out and saying, all right, we can do this and we will do this and we'll come back in a couple of weeks and things will be done and we're making progress, which is good. So the idea is to get this things weekly, so this one might be a long one just because I've just filled you in with all this. Hopefully my weeks are that exciting, fingers crossed, that I have something good to deliver with you, but this is going to be a bit behind the scenes. I'm not sure yet in communication with VATtrack. Once all my onboard footage and whatnot goes to them, it becomes sort of their IP and their copyrighted material, so I couldn't feasibly go and re-upload stuff from their YouTube channel, which is in the works. So what I'm thinking, I don't talk with them further, but what we'll be looking at doing then is probably doing stuff like this and maybe putting some of the behind the scenes vlogs, or maybe I just play around with the GoPro some more on top of the car and just grab my own little something out of that. But at the moment the channel will just be this, just a different way of processing what goes up on the page and what goes up on my personal account, and some other stuff that's happened that I don't necessarily post about because it doesn't relate to the race team, and I just choose not to post it on my page, but I still want to get it out there. So things like a VATtrack, but I didn't put 3 paragraphs on VATtrack, I just said we got work at VATtrack, that's all I've done. So hopefully there's some stuff sitting in the works. Obviously we've got to find out what's happening with the state series. Fingers crossed we're going to be racing at Winton, just trying to sort of turn the life around a little bit. I've been sort of, well, possibly I've been taking too much care of others and probably need to focus a little bit more on myself. As you can see from this absolutely luscious amount of hair that desperately need a bit of a hedge trimming and just sharpening myself up a little bit, which obviously helps through sponsors and business and whatnot. And getting some more muscle, because having done the first 2 rounds, I've noticed that my arms give up towards the end of a race, which is not good. Then I can't control the car, I'm sitting there just trying to slide, I'm just spinning out, and it's just not good. So yeah, that's probably the end for this one. Make sure you head over to VATtrack's Facebook page if you missed it earlier, capital V-A-T, lowercase T-R-A-C-K Media, so VATtrack Media. Head over to the Facebook page and you'll see a lot of the stuff that we've been doing. Also head over to my page if you haven't already, which is Rhodey's Racing, R-H-O-D-E-Y-S Racing on Facebook, and you'll find all of my stuff. Make sure you give that a like, and hopefully, I haven't posted much because it doesn't mean much news, but hopefully within the next couple of days we'll have something to post about Winton and just some other stuff that's happening. Got some new people on, hopefully gonna have some new people on the car and lots of stuff, so we just gotta work that out. Yeah, that's probably about it. So I'll see you guys next Sunday. Toodles!